There's a new variation of an old attack going around right now. Previously, you buy a domain, maybe I set up some open source software you like, so you set up a script to pull and download the newest version of that software and boot it up in your infrastructure. Sounds great, but what happens if I decide I'm not doing it anymore and I stop paying for the domain? Some bad guy picks up the domain because he's aware of the open source software and that there's a lot of people pulling from it, and he sets up something at a very specific URL that matches the old one. So your new script goes to download it and download the bad guy stuff into your infrastructure. Well, the same thing is going on with AWS S3 buckets. Similar to how in the first example, I bought the domain that you just let expire. In this case, when the open source provider, the person that's in charge of the source code, they let the bucket expire or they stop paying AWS, then the malicious parties go and register a bucket with the exact same name and put a payload at the exact same URI that the previous payload was at. So then when people go to download it, they get bad stuff. This isn't exactly brand new, but it's still pretty brutal. So make sure you're not pulling directly from an S3 bucket that you don't know who the owner is, and use bucket owner conditions. All right. Basically, that is an argument you can pass into your command line tool or SDKs that says, I expect this to be coming from this owner. Do it with your own stuff, for crying out loud. Why not? Just be safe, rather safe than sorry. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.